Yo, yo, yo. Good afternoon, freedom marchers, freedom family, freedom lovers, and freedom fighters. Snaps of the Gorilla here. Hitting y'all with this quick live stream. It's going to be real quick. But, oh boy. Let's see. I mean, this is wild. Yeah, we definitely got to get into this because shit is out of control. Let's see. The hell is that possible? Anyway, how y'all doing this afternoon? I wanted to discuss something that I saw real quick in the YouTube streets. And it's pretty wild, right? Because it's something that he's a YouTuber. He goes by Edub keeps the news. Some dude named Edub keeps the news, right? But listen, I don't care about the number of subscribers people have. I don't tie validity and I don't put too much stock in that. That doesn't mean the amount of subscribers you have means nothing in terms of what you got going on up there, how credible you are, how trustworthy you are, what kind of person you are, right? So, but I do want to discuss his subscriber count because the short that he shared is pretty crazy, right? The amount of views that short had is wild. So that's really what I wanted to highlight his subscriber count for. He's under 1,000 subscribers, and he shared a short that has, let me use this. It has, damn it, I saw the number. I think it was 394,000 views. Kakan crowd was good. Weights was good. I'm doing good. I saw. Anyway, this short had about over 300 and something K views, right? From a guy who has about less than 1,000 subscribers. I'm still on vacation. Yes, I am. Why is it not showing? What the hell? Anyway. 246,150 views. The aircraft carrier was good. I don't know where your notification is there, Mike. I am enjoying my time off. Now, what is the subject of this short? Well, he's basically claiming that the Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez fight was fixed. And he shared a quick clip of a moment in the fight to prove that it's fixed. Close the door, baby girl. To prove that it's fixed, he shared a clip of the fight, right? Now, I actually shared this clip on my community post. It is the clip where Devin threw a cross, missed. I don't know what that is. Threw a cross. I said no already. Threw a cross, missed, and came with a left hook, right? With a lead hook. He threw the cross, just missed Ramirez's head, and came back with a cross, right? Now, this is a technique that is used in boxing, right? Because it puts more torque on the hook, right? And it also tricks your opponent into believing that you're actually trying to land the cross. So it gets them to basically open themselves up, whether it be to a body shot or whether it be to a hook up top, wherever it may be. And this is a common thing, right? I've drilled it. I've used it in sparring. I would shoot the cross past the guy's head and come back with the hook. You know what I'm saying? Not really trying to hurt him, but I understood that there was more power behind that hook with less effort because I threw that cross and missed. And so this is what he's saying is the reason he believes that the fight was fixed. And it has 246,000 views. Right? So I'm going to now he doesn't say a lot in this short, but damn, it's crazy. So let me just hear what he says. Hold on. All right, why is it not playing? This is interesting. Why am I not getting any sound? All right. This is the hell. Why in the world? Where's the sound at? God damn it! The fuck? Wow. Teofimo needs to get stripped of his title for hate speech. Yeah, he does. And black fighters just need not to fight T.O. Damn it. Anyway, basically he says Haney misses the right and then finishes with the hard left hook. He said he missed the right on purpose and then finished with the hook, and Ramirez did not finish throwing his hook, right? Because Ramirez was coming with a hook. But before Ramirez can even come close to landing on Devin landed his left hook and threw Ramirez off. I mean, he turned his head, right? Ramirez didn't turn his head. Devin turned his head with the hook. Damn it, I wish I could. I don't know what the hell's going on with the sound, man. Anyway, this is what you got out there in the world pushing this bullshit. Now, I left a comment and I said, dumb ass take. The whole Fatal Fury card was trash. Okay, that's your opinion. If Ramirez fixed the fight, then that makes fighters look like bees. He's saying basically Mexican fighters. He had a Mexican flag up there. Why are people even entertaining this nonsense? Right? 302 comments. Right? 302 comments. If somebody did call him out and say he don't know boxing, and then somebody else said cap. So not everybody's falling for this bullshit. WWE taught us all that all sports are rigged for entertainment. So this is one guy believing it, right? I mean, this is crazy. But surprisingly, a lot of people are not going with this nonsense. This one guy says, never know with boxing nowadays. Another guy says, I don't think so. I mean, why fix a worthless fight? Both fighters aren't A-list fighters. Yeah, he don't know what he's talking about. Yes, NyQuil Haney is boring, but he does have defense you have to break. Boxing getting like wrestling. This one guy said, just like I said, I've boxed since I was very young. The most basic combo is a straight right followed by a left. Devin simply threw the particular combination, believe me. His punches and throws are fast. I mean, yeah. Some guy says, wow, I did not see that. Yeah, you got Rose versus Tank too, but I'm actually interested in seeing that fight. But it's just, and this dude got almost 300,000 views off this one short. Haney should be blackballed for suing boxers and his annoying daddy. It don't matter. It probably was fixed. Ramirez was not throwing punches either. Haney Ramirez, most boring fight ever. These motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. There's a reason Ramirez didn't throw that many punches, because he realized that he wasn't landing a lot, so he didn't want to waste energy, right? So he didn't throw a lot. If he were in the pocket, if Devin allowed him to tee off on him, he would have threw a lot more punches. But because Devin didn't allow him to tee off, he threw less punches. That's how it works. All fights are fixed. Another motherfucker that don't know shit. Even though this guy says, nah, he got caught. It was a little before he swung. Talking about Devin landed before, Ramirez could complete his hook. He then says, but I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, yeah, a good thing is a lot of people are calling this dude out. That's saying something. This one guy says, no, Haney's punch cuts off Ramirez's punch, redirecting it to connect sides off of Devin's arm when he gets countered. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He basically parried, it landed basically on his glove. He threw that cross, followed by that left hook, which threw Ramirez off balance. And the hook Ramirez threw landed on Devin's glove, which he used to parry the hook. It was brilliant. But this dude is telling you that the fight was fixed. And this is what he uses to prove that. You think you're going to have Usher testify against Diddy? I don't know, man. Maybe. That shit is a joke. That trial is a joke. Right? They hit him on a RICO charge. Well, where's the evidence of RICO that they were talking about? Where's the evidence of a RICO charge? Right? Where is that? I'm not even really paying attention to it, right? Because to me, it's all a dog and pony show. It is, maybe P. Diddy, he's part of the elite class. I don't really give a shit what happens to him. He's part of the elite class. He participates in this devilish behavior that the industry encourages, right? The industry that he willingly participates in. And he probably stepped out of line, so they spanking him. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, if the feds go after you in court, they win. 9 times out of 10, over 90% success rate. So I don't know, but nonetheless, Diddy got spanked. I mean, he participated in devilish behavior, and nasty behavior. To what extent, I have no idea. I have no idea to what extent. But all these people are tied together. All these people that they say, oh, this person's name, that person's name, everybody that participates in this, in the devilish behavior, in the extracurricular shit, in the freak-offs, they're all on each other's lists. So they're going to be on multiple lists across a multiple list of multiple celebrities and entertainers and elite motherfuckers. They're all on each other's list. So at the end of the day, I'm not surprised of who ends up on what list. But what I do want to see is Ghislaine Maxwell's list. Anyway, there you have it. I just wanted to come in here and I can't listen to I'll Be Missing You anymore. What? Oh, you can't listen to I'll Be Missing You. Yeah. I don't listen to R. Kelly music anymore. Because if you listen to R. Kelly music, it's basically a long-ass confession. His catalog is a confession. Not all songs, but just listen to him. Seems Like You're Ready. Age Ain't None But a Number, even though he didn't perform that, but he wrote it. Go through his goddamn Out the Closet, all that shit. All that shit is a testament to his behavior. And I don't listen to the shit. That's just me, though. I just choose not to. Oh, you got to separate the man from the music. How can you separate the man from the music when the man made the music? R. Kelly wrote the shit. It's his music. How do I separate that? When you tell me, y'all separate the man from the music, how do I do that? Well, especially when the music talks about what he's doing to little girls. No, fuck that. No, I ain't rolling. Do you think Biggie Smalls was in the mix? Absolutely, right? I mean, listen, it is a known theory that all these elite class motherfuckers have to go, all these people that want to be part of the club to a certain degree, they have to participate in certain activity. And they're going to have evidence to use against you if you step out of pocket. And if you step out of pocket, they coming for you. You made the decision to be part of all that bullshit. P. Diddy made the decision himself to do the things that he was doing with all the people he was doing it with all the evidence for anybody to find, or whatever the case may be. However you want to frame it, right? P. Diddy decided to participate. Queen Mother Shaquila, how you doing? Salute to you. And anybody else that participates in these freak-offs, in these rituals, all the, child sex trafficking, right? Sex trafficking, child sex trafficking, which is, for me, that is more of a concern for me, right? Because, yeah, you can say you traffic grown women, but if they consensually decide to participate in these activities, if it wasn't against their will, if it was consensual and they got paid for it, that's on them, right? But if you manipulate them and threaten them and intimidate and drug them up, that's a whole different story. That's the R word. So we don't know how far the trail goes, right? We don't know. But I really don't feel bad for Diddy at all. I'm indifferent to that whole situation because, listen, you are part of the elite class. You participated in it, and you thought you were untouchable, right? Now, I don't know what you did to piss the other elites off. I don't know what you did to piss off the dominant culture, the elite class, to have them come after you, but you did. I don't know. You understand? I really don't. King Fuses was good. Assalamu alaikum. But yeah, I'm just talking about this dude, E-Dub Keeps the News, sharing a short talking about the Devin Haney versus Ramirez fight was fixed because he's showing a clip of when Devin was against the ropes. He threw a cross that missed, but came back with a left hook that landed on Ramirez. And then as he was landing on Ramirez threw his own left hook that missed, but only because Devin parried it after he threw his hook. He's saying it's fixed because of that. You understand what I'm talking about? It's fixed because Devin performed masterfully. They don't want to talk. They don't want to say, "Oh, look how well Devin did in that exchange. Look how he handled that exchange." They don't want to say how well he handled the exchange. They want to say it's fixed. You understand? It's crazy. So sharing this, and I actually shared that clip on my community tab where I said they said that Devin Haney didn't throw a punch or Devin didn't land any punches in the Ramirez fight. So y'all can see that for yourself. But I'll also share this dude's clip in my community tab as well, just so you guys can see it. King Fuses Lit House says the fight was fixed. Oh yeah, you believe so, huh? You think so, huh? Okay, well, how was it fixed? In what way? What gave you that impression? Because what he shared, yeah, that's not really helping him out. It's not really helping his case. What I saw right here in this exchange was Devin performing masterfully and making Jose Ramirez pay for trying to, you know what I'm saying? He made him miss and he made him pay. Sometimes you throw that cross, right? So that you can get more torque in that hook. You throw that cross, turn over, bam, right? I've done it myself. You drill it. You can drill it on the heavy bag. Miss the bag, bam. Miss the bag, bam. Miss the bag, bam. That way, Man, man, there's so much power in that. Well, Haney Garcia 2 in October, you're hearing. Well, Ryan Garcia is ducking. So it is what it is with that. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of this, y'all. I'm going to share this on my community tab. That way you can hear it for yourself. How he's saying that the fight was fixed. Using this clip of this exchange, which was just a masterful on Devin's part. This was a masterful exchange on Devin's part. It was brilliant, right? Now, he said that Jose Ramirez pulled the punch, right? So this is what happened. When Devin threw his cross, Ramirez slipped to the left, slipped to the right, and came with a cross, but the cross slid against Devin's arm, right? So Devin did this, came back. Jose Ramirez's cross came, right? He tried to counter with a cross, his own cross. It slid against Devin's arm, and Ramirez's cross slid against Devin's arm, right? And went past Devin, right? And it kind of turned Jose Ramirez because he missed, right? The momentum carried him further than it should have. Shaquille, I don't know. People be just saying shit. People just saying shit. So that's where this dude is saying Jose Ramirez pulled his punch. No, he didn't pull his punch. He threw the punch. It just slid against Devin's arm. So Devin threw the cross, did this, right? Kind of did that. And it slid against Devin's right arm, right? Jose Ramirez's cross slid against this arm, right? While Devin came with his hook like that. Jose Ramirez threw his hook. And because Devin connected first, Jose's fucking Devin parried Jose Ramirez's hook with his glove and slid back and feinted back. That's what happened. Yes, the hate for Devin is real. Like, this is stupid. Yeah, Devin threw the hook. Devin threw that cross, missed. Ramirez threw his cross, but it slid against Devin's right arm. Devin came with that hook, right? And then as landed it, turned Jose Ramirez's head, but Ramirez was in the process of throwing his own hook, which Devin feinted back, right? He leaned back and parried with his right arm. That's what happened. But he's saying it's fixed because of that. Shit is crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for coming through, man. I just wanted to touch on that real quick. Like I said, I will share this short probably in the description of this live stream and on my community tab just so y'all can see the wildness, right? I mean, the dude has less than 1,000 subscribers, but the video or this short has damn near 3,000 views. Damn near 3,000 views. 300,000 views, my bad. 300,000 views. Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. But that's a great question, Queen Mother Shaquilla. Why would they fix it? Like, that's what I'm saying. They just say shit. They it didn't go there the way they wanted it to go, so it was fixed. Man, if you don't knock it off. Anyway, that's all I got for now, man. Thank you for coming through. Much love. Like, share, subscribe. I look forward to more of this debunking of the bullshit in the future, whether it be in boxing or in politics or whatever. It is what it is. I'm going to be on it. I'm getting some more equipment soon, so then I can start setting up the camera and all that and get my green screen going and start doing that type of shit. So it's going to be on and popping. Now that I don't have to travel for work no more, it's on. I can spend some time, building my other channels. Anyway, much love, like, share, subscribe, and we're going to keep marching forward toward freedom. Peace.